What's up, everybody? I'm Senior_Doom. That's right, there is an underscore in my name. Not every account has the underscore, but this one does. And I believe my Twitter handle does as well. But yes, I'm Senior Doom, tournament organizer, caster, professional illustrator, other things. Getting ready tonight for a very special Tournament Doom. Challenge of Doom. Why? Because it's off the bi-weekly schedule. Yes, you might be sitting there going, what? There's a bi-weekly schedule for these things? Yes, and because it's a new format, and I got real excited watching games on Friday, I was like, man, I gotta keep this up. I gotta keep watching this. So I'm like, I'm gonna make a new one. Boom. I wasn't able to find anyone to join me tonight, which is fine. I figured it was short notice. Most people wouldn't be able to. So I'm here. We'll solo cast tonight. It's usually an easier stream. It's not as long. And we'll have a good time and hopefully a good thing. We are currently waiting about 20 seconds for the round to start. And once the round starts, we'll find a game and we'll get going. So let's make sure we are setting up already. Game, we'll have the games going shortly. Also, Doom has a much better mic now, so it always sounds better. Oh, it's round 16 on there. That is all set up. Let's go. Tournament is starting. Everybody who was in is in. Let's see if we can find a player we know. So we got Jam, we got Callie, Paparazzi. Let's see what they're playing. We got Jam is on. Hoodoo knocked out TERAPAGOS. It can't be an all TERAPAGOS stream unless we start with TERAPAGOS, right? Right? That has to be right. Can't call this one oops all TERAPAGOS and not for any reason.
Hello there.
Hello there, everyone coming in from sneaky old crab stream. I am Senior Doom. We've just started the challenge of Doom and we are just preparing our first match. So I am just making sure I have everything all set up. And we will be watching Jam here with their TERAPAGOS deck going up against, I am not actually sure what he is up against. We will see her shortly. Manette does for, oh wow, that one is that. Callie, to like be honest, that would almost be the featured if I literally am not, if I wasn't keeping the all TERAPAGOS. I need more TERAPAGOS name. I have to keep it that way. And they are up against not, I don't know how to say it. We'll call it 2. Yep. Tuesday night tourney is always a shorter tourney. Way shorter tonight. And I will be solo casting it tonight because I can. So we're just waiting for our players here to get going. We'll go ahead and look at the metagame while we wait. Which tonight our #1 deck is Palkia. Which if you've been playing on the ladder at any point this week, Palkia has been #1. You see, like, I kinda remember how to do that. But it's escaping me right now. Just 1 second. It's turning off all the lights. Oh, we got a different reason going on too. What can help? All right, looks like the game is going. Yes. All right. Just I had a judge call right off the bat. I was like, oh my god, what's a judge call? Oh, it's just a stupid error, limitless error. All right. So we know Jam's playing the TERAPAGOS. He's up against Rory Moon. So it could be very important for Jam here to hopefully not give up a 2-prizer to start and only give up something small. They already had the fan call, which, I mean, that's amazing for them in the start. Which, if you don't know, fan call is grab any 3 colorless Pokemon only on your first turn. And the Area 0 Underdeaths. So we'll see that come into play. We'll see the TERAPAGOS. I don't know if I like the Area Zero underdeaths already coming down, or the Terapagos, only because this Roaring Moon could go really fast, and depending on what it does, well, that Area Zero underdeaths is gone. It does have that ability to take out your stadiums. Like it's like putting a stadium against down against Lugia half the time. It's like what good is it if Lugia is just going to knock it off most of the time, and not with their own stadium, with their attack. If Lugia is knocking off stadiums with another stadium, that's just a rarity. Excuse me. So we do see the Pidgey, we see the Noctowl already. We also have the rare candy, so there's a possibility of getting that set up. Oh wow, Blazy, that sucks. I would actually say now, if you even have the notion of playing in a Challenge of Doom, go sign up for the one next week now. And I need to start marking out the October ones. The reason why I haven't done most of the October tournaments yet is I'm waiting to see about 2 events that take place on Fridays in October, and I might have to schedule them for Saturdays instead. Might, I don't know yet. Which one of them is a Weezer concert, because there's family members of mine who want to go see Weezer. And then the other thing is a what's the word I'm looking for here? Oh, the Rain City Showdown. That's being sponsored by Pokemon here in Seattle. I'm hoping to get tickets to that as well. Hopefully my work will be paying for it. So if I go to that, again, that's on a Friday, and I'm sorry, it's a Pokemon event. I'm going. But I have to wait. I have to wait and see. See, we already lost the Area Zero underdepths, and that's what I was worried about. That was exactly what I was worried about happening. So anybody who went to Baltimore, who's in chat, if you want to talk about what you did in Baltimore, that'd be great, because also Baltimore is the end of last format. And we did see Gardevoir take it down. And being a Guardy stan, I thought that was great. What's up, Xenophoresis? I think I said that right. Oh, and we do see the pass. Now, I'm not good. I'm not good with Terapagos' math yet. I'm kind of good with Palkia's. I know what Palkia's is like don't bench as much. But if I remember right, they're more like what's the word I'm looking for here? They're more like the big hand guy than anything. Oh, that is brutal jam, you boy. See the underdepths, get some more here. Research, and we'll see if they're blessed. No energy though. I have a feeling that I'll go to my next regional, be at Portland if there is a Portland, or if there's a or Vancouver. Opening Iron Hands EX. Okay, Rava, I have a similar story to that, but I'll go 621 or whatever, or 611, whoever it is, because I don't know. 611 gets you in, right? No. Yes. No. 711 would get you in. Yeah, because I would go like 612 and miss. Because that's my luck. Andy Boss? Okay, maybe. And let's see what's happening with this judge request. But yeah, Riva X. I had a game where I started Rotom 5 energy, and then it was like a rare candy. It was like the worst opening hand I possibly could have. That's weird. So I feel you. I feel you. So again, we see the stadium's knocked off again. Time runs out, and all right. We just had a player, I always bring up the judge call stuff, who didn't check in. And benched out the Tusk Mill. Oh my god. But yeah, if you have any trouble like checking in for whatever reason, like it's like, oh hey, I can't check in. It's not letting me press the check-in button. Type in chat. Be like, hey, I'm here. I'm having trouble checking in. And then just call a judge. And then I'll reset the match for you. Ooh, 130 is not looking good. But 130 does put them at a point where Dust Noir will get the KO. I was wondering what for the next regional, depending on what happens, if we'll see stall in general get like an uptick. It feels like it could. And we see more energy coming in. We know that the prime catcher's in the discard. Calamity Storm does not take a KO here. Contrary to popular belief, they needed a Frenzy Gouging. I don't see a reason why to use Area Zero here. You could possibly take a 4-price turn though, because you have access to the Dust Noir. Dust Noir would get you the bench one. We'll see what their play is. Gotta put down the Fan Rotom. I believe they're gonna have to put down the Manaphy, or they're gonna have to go for another Terapagos. Or, you know what, the Pheasantipity actually works pretty well too. I'm trying to remember what Terapagos' top out is. I think it's like 190, right? Oh no, we hit 220 right here. 220 and poisoned. The amount of times I've now beaten Roaring Moons because of their own Petrarant has been hilarious. Now we're going to see them lose the Area Zero under deaths here, and this is not coming up poisoned, so you know that's a bit of a problem. but we could definitely see, possibly see the Dusknoir come in, do its thing. Jam here is going to need to look for a way to re-up that bench, and or possibly get a set up for another KO. I believe we can actually look up Jam's list and make sure. Jam. How do we have so many matches already done? Oh, it's already been halfway through. Oh, I beat a Serena recently, because I was I played Devo and they used up all 4 rare candies, and so I just played Devo on them and they lost because of it. I'm like, I don't care about Panic Mask. I can still Devo you out of the game. Limitless is being a little slow tonight at some points. Chat, if anybody's having trouble with Limitless, go ahead and tell me as well, because we're just having some issues. So we know he's down 2 Night Stretchers, so we need to see 4. Briar doesn't work the way you'd want it to. You can't use it to get there. So yeah, I'm trying to see how. Oh, are we going to see a Frenzy Gouging here? Oh no, we didn't see a Frenzy Gouging. I thought we were going to see a Frenzy Gouging, but we didn't. Tito, how are you doing? Alright, so we'll see the evolution here to the Dusknoir. I would have waited on the Curse Blast. I would have waited. Yeah, they would have got 4 cards instead of 3, but it that feels dirty. Because now you're only getting 2 off your own Iono. Ooh, but you did get a Duskull. I would either bench the Terapagos and save the Nest Ball, or use the Nest Ball and save the Terapagos. But you're going to need Terapagos down anyways. Well, yeah, no, control is not being, put it one way, control is not being respected, so they're going to come out in force. Ooh. Don't you just KO the Squawk now? Oh no, you missed the Squawk. You missed the Squawk, but by putting damage though onto that, onto the Roaring Moon with the full one. No, he lost Fez, Blazy. He lost Fez the previous turn. It got KO'd. They went after the Fez instead of trying to use Frenzy Gouging onto a Pidgeot. They pretty much have game though right here. As long as they can stay within 100 damage, they should be able to KO that Roaring Moon in the active spot. Right now they're at 130. If they lose 1, that's what, 30 plus? I gotta double check Terapagos. 30 times. So yeah. See, I played against a Hydrapple recently, but because of the 40 HP, I was able to, when I was playing Dragapult, I was able to just tear through everything. All right, we do see here. Oh, going after the weakened Terapagos. That's the right idea. That way you're not having to use a Frenzy Gouging. We'll see the Seda. Probably a hard retreat, and then it's going to come down to if they have any more outs to getting another Pokemon down. They just need 1. And if they have like 1 Night Stretcher, that's all it takes. Outspoken, I've done that. It's actually a lot of fun. What you do is a lot of times you just run a 1-1 line. So like if you look at like a Dragapult deck and replace it with like the Incineroar. It's really fun. So I've done it. Oh, he just left the 130 up there. Doesn't he just win now? Yeah, he just does. Unified beatdown 100 for the win. This is the one where Mello plays the banjo. Ding 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 ding. Or not. Oh wait, how does it go? The dueling banjos. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Okay. Okay, yeah, like the one I was playing against, they never got the Hydrapple ability going. Yeah, that's why I'm wondering if they missed the dark for the moon or something. Like we knew from our half though, the TERAPAGOS here, which we're looking at the card, had it and was just going to win anyways. They had everything set for a win. I tried to Noctowl for yes, Jam. I've made that same mistake with Noctowl. Because like Incineroar's good, but you also have to watch out for Palkias out there with a lot of those decks as well. And Palkia can just it just blows you up no matter the count. But you know what? You never know. Like I like the idea of Incineroar. I like the idea of Incineroar enough. I went out and bought a line of Incineroars. So if that tells you anything, then I'm like, yes, Incineroar. I want Incineroar to work. So we are currently waiting on 7 games. We'll see if anybody who is playing is streaming in any of the games right now. Callie, we got JMU Boy. Is JMU Boy still going? No, but I believe Bolt Up is streaming their game elsewhere. Yes, go give Bolt Up a look and see how their game's going. Not looking too good, maybe? Well, I don't even know if Palkia's like the issue. Like after Palkia rotates, it's just because Palkia's come back right now due to the resurgence of Terapagos, and Terapagos gives it such hard hits that it's now hitting hard enough to adjust for these bigger decks. So think of it like actually, there's an ad break coming up. I'm gonna let it run because that way we don't have to get it during a game. Think of like how Regidrago got a build up. Right, Palkia I think is fallen off in Japan, I want to say. Zenny, I will actually double check. Because also on YouTube, Neo I am Devo. Oh, that's you too. Sorry, I see the Facebook one. I pay more attention to Twitch only because Twitch goes off so much faster than YouTube. I'm still trying to gain ground on YouTube. Which if you haven't, if you go to youtube.com/Senior Doom and like and subscribe, that'd be great. Please. Now, I don't know if he sees it, but he could possibly take KO here with the Mew EX. Oh, no, wait, I think he still takes KO with the bear anyways. But the biggest issue they run into is if the Terapagos can attack. As I see he's down. Okay. Like, it's hard. I don't have one of the combined chats. I literally have my chats stacked on top of each other. And that's why I don't always check. Like I was originally a Twitch first channel, and then they're like, yeah, no, we're gonna do more than that. You know what? As long as I'm here. As long as I'm sitting here kind of selling his content a little bit. Oh, that's game. That is so game there. Poor TERAPAGOS. Right, Zenny. That is correct. I've run into ones who play it to prevent the poison. Yep, they've scooped. They scooped so fast. All right. Let's see. Bolt Up just finished. I don't think anyone else who is finishing up is streaming. Let's see, we do have Jam You Boy. I saw you were on other. Let me see what you were playing. Saladent. Oh, we might have to go with that one. All right, let's look at this deck. This is what JMU Boy is playing. This is what we'll feature next round. This is... What did it happen there? Oh, it's still loading. That's why. There's been a little bit of a thing here. Like, I've been having some issues with Limitless tonight. I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't know if they're just like overbooked on traffic or something else going on, but we can at least look at the list and numbers. You have the Salandit here. I see, like, I'm going to it and it's just nothing's loading. It's weird. I'm sure there's no judge requests that are like popping through either. Pensive. I'm starting to load on like the Limitless image gen. There we go. Yeah, I figured everyone's on ad break right now. We'll look, but ooh, read the stars is like I know like not everyone likes to watch control decks, but I mean this is kind of spicy and kind of cooking here. And that's one of the things we like to do with the Challenge of Dooms and the tournaments of Doom. Is like we like to put on the decks that are weird. We don't want to just put on control decks. DJ Smart, thank you for the follow. Not because this is a control matchup. This is different. Like you don't see Gothitol, you don't see the Saladent, the Salazzle, right? You don't see those. Gravity Stone is good. I was playing Gravity Stone in Dragapult for a while with Pokemon League headquarters, but I was having some trouble with consistency. And out of like 25 games I played, I think I only used Gravity Stone once and the headquarters like 3 times. But the headquarters worked really well against like Terapagos, and it worked really well against anything that was using Blood Moon Ursaluna, because Blood Moon Ursaluna can't finish the game off of 1 prize. Nothing too much, just talking a little bit about decks, that's all. Talking about why we're going to have this deck on, even though it's a control deck, is because we're looking for something new, interesting. So sorry, one match, and we got an issue. Yay. All right. Clean sick plus 60 to spite ops damage. Ooh. See, I don't know what's limiting grass right now as a type overall. Because like there's some good grass Pokemon, like they're acting more as supporters right now than anything. Right? So it's like, oh hey, here's Ogerpon, but it's a supporting type. What's up, Bolts Up? We watched your game, dude. That was actually a really good comeback off those 6 prizes. That was good. Like, we caught that. I was like, oh man, he's like down 6-1, and then you clean swept. Oh my god, that was good. Okay then. Someone call the judge, and I have no... Yeah, grass has no hitters. It's not like when we had, what was it called? Book, if you're in chat, you can tell me what it was. The Alolan Executor and Rowlet was like the last grass deck I could think that fully did well. Which also, round 1 is up. I mean, round 2 is up. Let me re-up the countdown timer here. And then once the game gets going, we'll get going. Let's go ahead and see what they are up against. As we'll have JMU Boy going up against, I'm not sure. Juicy 1X with Aegislash. Oh, this is so good! Oh! Fighting is still pain? Pain for the Sons of Buzzwole? Yes. What? Oh. What X? That one call? Was that you, Demon Slayer? Where the guy called the judge, said 1 second, and then moved on? Because, yeah, I was kind of like wondering about that myself. Which, if you haven't seen this is the Aegislash that's been going around. Which also, I always say, if you do call a judge, have a reason for it. Do not just not call us and not say anything. Yeah, I would like an explanation of that too. I just want to know why he's calling a judge and there's no reason. What reason for it? What does Aegislash do? Well, we'll jump over there real quick. Well, they load up the game. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's EX and Pokemon V. So it is essentially a reprint of the Decidueye that we used to know of. A little bit different. Decidueye, I think, was just Vs. It's also got the Cornerstone Ogerpon and the Terapagos. And some have been playing Aegislash EX with it. I want to say it was Decidueye, what it blocked. They played one game. V and GXs. So Decidueye did V and GXs. Well, that was back in Darkness Ablaze. See, like, I like Aegislash as a Pokemon. There's just never been a good deck for Aegislash. So, like, I always want to see one. I thought they would, at some point, do some sort of cool thing with, like, attack and non-attack mode, but that never happened. Seen the Gothita, we got the Salazzle, we've got the Pidgey. I mean, one deck's essentially not attacking or trying to attack, and the other one is. Yes, Burning Shadows, Darkness Blade, Obsidian Flames. Eerie! Oh no! Oh no! There's a Salazzle. We got 3 of those. We can definitely set up the Pidgeot this turn. You can set up the Pidgeot, or you could get the Rotom V out of the active. Which you can do both, actually. Now I'm thinking about it. Because you get the Pidgeot set up, you use your Pidgeot to grab something like. Oh, we're not going to see it. Okay, they're going to. What the hell you're watching? You're watching Salazzle. You're watching like the weirdest matchup of 2 control-ish decks that are new to the format. Which I didn't not even update the names. I am sorry, chat. I am so I got weirdly ready for this matchup. I forgot to update the players' names, so if you ever need to find them on like a rewatch, you can easily find them. That is one of the reasons why we put the names. And actually, I was going to bring up, and this is like a possible stream I need to do, or just a straight video about the layout Pokemon uses for the regionals. Like some people were talking about it. I talking about how they weren't sure about it or various things. And we'll figure it out from there. So like one of the things I could say, the biggest thing that irks me is just the amount of space it takes. So like I checked it, they've decreased the size slightly. It went from being 50-50 to like now it's more like 60-40. What the Salazzle does is if it evolves that turn, you can discard 2 cards from your opponent's hand. And if it otherwise it just discards 1. Which we will see it get KO'd here. But we'll see what the Salazzle is able to do back. Most of what you're trying to do is either control their hand intensively, or you're just trying to work through it. Like the biggest thing Juicy's deck here has going for it also is it can attack. And attacking, you know, is pretty crucial. All right, checking everything. I still don't get how we get like someone gets. Oh, that's right. I need to lower the timing on the check-in. I need to do that like normally. Yep, bring up the Rotom. The guy gets stuck there. So they'll have a 0 card hand here. Surprisingly, the Rotom can do whatever it wants. Rotom will keep doing Rotom stuff. And we'll just, but yeah, I'm gonna draw 3 more. Excuse me, sorry, I was looking at something.
Hello there.
What's up, everyone coming in from King Dre Clout stream? I am Senior Doom, tournament organizer, professional illustrator, and guy who says a lot of things and is like, cool. Hopefully your stream went well. We'll see that go to the bottom of the deck. I'm actually surprised they put that at the, oh no, they discarded, right? I don't know. But again, welcome everybody. We're currently on the Challenge of Doom. It's a very special all TERAPAGOS edition, which we're already broke because we're on round 2 and it's not TERAPAGOS anymore. We are watching, it's like 2 control decks. One's more of an attacking control deck and one's more of a, why am I not following? There we go. Just a straight mill almost. And so this is like a weird matchup. But when I saw the Salazzle first, I'm like, okay, Salazzle's interesting. You evolve, you can take 2 or get rid of, you can go from there. But they're working their way through everything. And like, okay, we'll see energy come here. Lost City gone. 2 energy, so we know they've got a couple ways of getting around, possibly. Like Gravity Stone would come in great in this matchup. It's essentially not a block, but it'd be a better block. And we'll see the Demolish here, 120. And they'll keep picking up prizes, but they're slowly but surely digging through the deck. Maybe some Misfortune Sisters here and there. We do see the Churro. Oh, the Psych Out for 120? But you can't attack it! You can't attack it! But you can still discard the cards. And you'll survive a hit. See, the Salazzle could have attacked, but like, that's the hardest thing, is that abilities. Do you have abilities? Do you have ways to work around it? Do you, like, I wonder if Cornerstone Ogrepon's gonna see just more play. Like, I don't usually worry about it because I play a lot of Dragapult. Dragapult doesn't care. Dragapult's gonna go 200 through them. But you could see them bring up the Rotom, and the Rotom does get stuck up there. Not sure if we're gonna see that. Okay, we do see it. The biggest thing is like they want to be able to discard all of their energy somehow. So we do see the 120 onto the Rotom. But they don't have much else to be able to attack with, though. Boss. See a couple Pidgeys. They see the Rotom come up. Surprisingly, Rotom does not get KO'd here by the Cornerstone Ogerpon. For as good as the ability is, they did decide to keep it from being able to do more. And that's what we're seeing. We could see Luxray maybe come up. Luxray comes up, does 0 damage to the Rotom. But we'll also start discarding cards from their hand. They'll put the Colress on the bottom, leaving the... Okay, it does 10 damage. Did a little bit more than I thought, but it's still taking forever. I think it's fair to say the Pal Pad going away helps. They do have an out to get a Pidgeot set up, and the Pidgeot is going to be, I wouldn't say strong, but it's just going to make things a lot easier. You know, who doesn't like having computer search on their bench every turn? Which I'm afraid a little bit that they're going to reprint computer search. Last A spec, computer search. Right. Dowsing would be cool. I have Dowsing. I have a reprint. If they reprint Dowsing, I have the original. I almost don't think we get computer search back, if only. If only because we have Pidgeot already. I can't wait for the Rocket set. I love Team Rocket. Team Rocket is my favorite evil team. Team Rocket was just straight up one of my favorite sets. That would just be like the cherry on top. Secret Machine Power Spray. I would just love to see what they do. That is what I want to see. Like, they gotta look at it and be like, here we go. Here's something really cool or something really different. Like, I just can't wait. Well, again, I don't know here the next turn regardless. Right. Oh, I actually, okay. The Goop Gas trainer, talking about history, that was one of the first Japanese cards I ever got. I believe I still have it. I might have traded it away. I lost some of my original Japanese cards. But there was that and a Rattata from Rockets. It was like Rockets Rattata or something like that. Fabius, no, there will not be any top cut. Top 6 win. It's just a challenge with a limited amount of rounds. Fridays is when we do that, though. So, like, a 6-0 record usually wins. But we've had nights where, like, 5-1 does because someone ties and they go, like, 4-1-1 and it screws the whole thing up. It's weird. Top 8. And I'm saying it's 6-0 to win it all. But top 8 still gets pricing. And then on top of that, we have the Doom points for the Doom Worlds coming up in August. It's still a long time away. But we're running essentially a Pokemon League with points and everything. Which I need to go make sure this event is on that. But every single event gives out different amount of points, which if you didn't know that, it's really cool. And we'll go over that actually after this match ends. But this is 2 control decks going at it. So we can see... Read the stars first, maybe. Nope, we're going to see them retreat. Bring up the Pidgeot. Pidgeot can't attack. The details are on Limitless. We're going to run the same format as last year unless there's an update in Limitless where we could run Worlds format. What the current Worlds format is. But top 16 get automatic day 2 bids. Everyone else can still play in Worlds. I might increase it to a bit more depending on how many people would go. So like you can see how many active unique players we've had in the series. Like you can go to the leaderboard. And currently we've had 859 unique players with a total attendance of 1,385. And that's over the tournaments that we have played. So we play for this series, we played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this will be number 8. And the other thing is just like Pokemon organized play. Was where I'm looking for here. Regional winners get automatic bids as well. So I'm looking at 3 to 4 regionals this year. I have at least I was hoping to do 4. We should have another one here soon. Oh, I was gonna say, oh, do they have the TERAPAGOS? No, the TERAPAGOS is on the other side. Guess who can attack? That Luxray. Cash, what would we do without you? No, it's all good, man. Like everyone's at different points of the different amounts of points, and we just keep going. Well, having pricing, like best of 3 and pricing, can be pretty good. All right, we see 240. Oh, we're going to see the concession here. Sadly, JMU boy loses to the Age of Slash. Might not have been their best matchup, but hey, Universe said we're going to look at it. Oh yeah, this Roasted would have came in clutch. Well, this isn't a matchup you're probably ready for. Like, this is probably the worst one you could have seen. But if you've been looking at the Doom Champion series, is this is every single points here. Every one of them has different amounts. No, I don't believe Eviction Notice was. I want to say it's next set. That's where we can actually check on Justin Basil. JustinBasil.com is a really good site to go and check what's coming up next. Which we have the prospective set list here. Which we're looking for. Yep, obstructive letters right here. Which right now, like, we got the Megaton Blower. Perfect Mixer. Which is just versus Seeker on steroids. Precious Carrier. I mean, that's going to help with some stuff. Any basic Pokemon. Surfer's like a poor man's bird keeper. What's the letter do? The letter is your opponent counts the cards in their hand, shuffles them, and puts them on the bottom of the deck. Then they draw a card for each card they put on the bottom of their deck. No way we finished. Wow, we are done. We're actually done ahead of time. We are going to keep this train rolling then. So let's see. We'll find a game here in a moment. Also, this came up on the tournament Discord, and I will also talk about it on here real quick. There is a bug with Briar, and I believe there's been some reports saying Fluttermane's been fixed. I haven't confirmed it myself yet. All right, round 3 is up. Let's see who Callie's up against. Callie's always a good watch. It's Demas. Who else do we have? Jam's already been on. Who's Paparazzi playing? Paparazzi's 1-1. Cash, you are playing something weird. TERAPAGOS. We're watching TERAPAGOS. So let's go ahead and update this. Are you, Dunsparks, are you playing against the Banette Dustnor? That's one we thought about putting on, but we're going to put the TERAPAGOS on. Because, again, it's against Miraidon. This will be interesting. Because I want to say Callie was playing that. Yeah, the Banette Dustnor, which is an interesting deck. So once this game gets going, we'll get it up. Oh no, yeah, that sounds like a bad matchup for Salazzle. Dude. I got the time right on there. No, I did not. That's updated. Here we go. And also, Ghosty BR1, thank you for the follow. Dude, Ghosty, I understand. I've had days like that. I had a 8-game streak recently where I started only my support Pokemon and no supporters. So it was like, hey, what did you start? Well, I started Manaphy. And what was your cards? Boss, Counter Catcher, energy, A-Spec I can't use on that. It depends on the deck. Like, if you're a deck that's playing from behind, you usually play stuff like Arven, and it allows you to find the catchers a lot easier for a gust. And you can save boss to finish a game. So, like, if you get ahead, then you can use boss and finish the game. So that's one of the things. And we do see, if you see stream pause, that's just Cash looking at their opponent's deck, seeing what they're up against, seeing how they're playing against it. Which they are playing against. Especially with a new set, you never know. Uh-oh. We might be running into a problem, chat. Can someone else go on and play.limitless.ccg.com and tell me if you're having trouble loading the site? Like, the game's working, but I cannot get anything on my end to load. Okay, so mine's not like loading at all. I want to try something real quick. I want to try a different browser. Okay, there it goes. Now it's working. Like, I could deal with a millisecond slower, but it was like not loading at all. What, you want my real name? Ooh, Photon Blaster. Like, if you want my real name, that's on there. Like, it's on like a lot. I have on a lot of stuff. I think it was like portfolio or socials. Well, you can find it through my Twitter, because my Twitter's got my... Oh, you know what? I should actually change social to my link tree. None. Well, the thing is, like, I don't really hide my name because, like, it goes to my portfolio. Are we going to see a speed wing for 40? My God, the humanity. That Miraidon had a family. Let's see. Nothing happening. Poor Noctowl. He died. Poor TERAPAGOS. We're probably gonna have to jump to another game. I'm sorry, Cash. I cursed you. Miraidon good? That Miraidon have insurance? Yes, but it's very poor insurance that it pays too much for. Way too much for. Ow, this research hurts. Painful. Okay, now it's painful now. Depending on what they get with the TERAPAGOS, but the problem is you still have to deal with that Miraidon on the bench. You got the Pheasantipity, you've got Pagos. They've got their own Lightning Mewtwo out there because Lightning Mewtwo is used to expand that bench and make that Raikou very, very effective. I don't have the entirety of. I don't play well with Miraidon. This is not one of my decks I do well with, because I don't play well with decks that go like what's the word I'm looking for here? Gambling. Is this challenge being challenging? I don't know. Actually, I totally forgot to update the name of the stream because I've been horrible at doing that. Yeah, but I mean, if you're going up against a deck you know plays it, I think the Mewtwo's worth it. But if it's otherwise, it's not. But you can't you electric generator to it still? And the biggest issue we're still running into here is that Cash doesn't have an easy way of getting that TERAPAGOS to the active. Beesh. Now everybody's bench is bigger. Yeah, I don't know if why he did that. Now Curse Blast isn't getting you anywhere. Now Bear, there's an attacker. Like 170 is just not enough. Just not enough. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens here because they've got a lot of things setting up and they've got the Iron Hands. Oh my god. There's the prime catcher. That's gonna hurt. Poor Terapagos getting Terra blown up. Sadly, Cash not doing well with the deck. He said you've only played with like once or twice. Let's go ahead and update our standings and everything else and see if we have another game we can jump to because we are at 9 of 24. Pairings, who know? Knuckles, Cinderace, right now, PK Blaze. They're not streaming currently. Jam is streaming. Jam, you boys, we already watched. We'll go jump to Jam's game real quick. See how Jam's game is falling out, which right now it does not look good for our boy Jam either. Soft. There's the Luminion. Luminion for what? Boss's orders. Yep. Okay, we just walked in on a murder, chat. That was a murder. Yeah, nobody else. Everyone else is done pretty much. Let's go back. Pairings. I mean, we can see how JMU boys going. I don't think that works out well for them. Still bolt up stream again. Is there a way to see the decks of the players? Yes, actually, I'll show you real quick. This is the easiest way to find the decks. So any player who has a deck, this is what you're seeing. As there you got the Terapagos again. Oh, that's right. Blah, 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 blah. I forget about that. Yeah, it seems like you're running out of ways, especially after that early like research. That was really, really bad. All right, nothing happening with that. I don't. I don't know fully what the deck does. Yeah, we saw the Noctowl evolve. Not a pretty sight. Not a pretty sight at all. As we're just showing Bolt Up's game right now while we wait for the last 7 matches to finish up. And then we will see where people are. Maybe look at some more Surging Sparks coming out. Looks like he's not in a good place. Wait. I should have. Oh, I mean the one before? When the one you did win? Sorry. I need to double check. Is this Lucia's appeal the one, like, it brings him into as confused? There's no way. Does your opponent choose which one comes up, or do you? Because, like, if you're not KOing, like, this seems like a better boss's orders. Come back and kill the... He killed the Palkia. Wow. Oh, it's basic only. I knew there was a catch. Well, Zeno, there's a reason why I'm a professional illustrator. So, I mean, my job has me illustrate. I work in design. Working on a lot of holiday stuff right now for Christmas. Because, like, just bringing something up in confusion, it's kind of like Guzma, where Guzma is just almost a better boss's orders. Well, okay, it was. Oh yeah, no, the full art's going to be 100% expensive. There's no reason why it's not going to be. It has to be. Glass trumpet. Glass trumpet. I'm trying to see how he wins here. Yeah. Guzma was so good, but as you saw, they made him essentially into a prime catcher. I think boss and research alone, I think, are going to be reprints until for a long time. Oh my god, that top deck was so good. Dude. I think my new soundboard here, I could actually record that, and that would be great. Like, I need to play with it a little bit more, the amp, because it has a bunch of, like, different settings on it I haven't really fully touched. Like, it has a pitch presets, so when I watch this, I'll mess with it. Like, here's the first one. I don't
remember what it is. I think it's Woman or something like that. I guess I should actually listen to it on Twitch and see how it sounds. Okay, now
I'm actually listening to it. I had no idea what these even sound. I don't know if that was a pitch preset or if there was a different one. I know there's reverb. I just keep pressing buttons and it's a lot of fun. Who the heck is that? That was me messing around with this the new intake to the XLR mic.
Oh my god, the second one's so good. I felt out of character. It was out of character. Ooh, that is not good there. I mean, I guess they could grab. Oh my god. Yeah.
These are just fun. I'm just pressing buttons. I know I should be
Back to normal. I'm just pressing all the buttons I can. Doom say, Luke, I'm your father. I have to remember what sign that was. Oh. But here, I can do it without it. I'd be like, Luke, I am your father. It was like the second one. Okay, I'm gonna sec here. Luke, I am your father. And then here it is again. Luke, I am your father. These were a lot of fun. I don't know if Bolt Up has a game here though. Oh god, I'm listening to it, man. Like, I'm really now thinking like I gotta do demon voice. Like demon voice would be really good for like a whole redemption or something. That's why I get. Oh, hey, round's already done. We are moving. We are schmoving. We are keeping this things going. Round 4 will be up here in a second. Let me go ahead and update the standings. See where everything's going. Dude. Casa de Rooter, thank you for the follow. Wait, no, the Exalted one. Hey, D Knuckles, if you're in, actually, I'll reach out to you, D Knuckles. D Knuckles, what's Pawn Art playing? Get 3-0 on. Oh, that's complete stall. Got enough stall on. Let's see if D Knuckles. Knuckles are in chat. Love to have you on. I'm gonna give it. Go ahead and just announce that it's up. Stop and skull. Okay, that makes sense. Casino squat. Zard. Okay, now I get that. Pawn Art, like I looked, I'm like, oh no, I know exactly what this deck is. Yeah, if you want to join, like, just join me on table 1. It'll be the quickest. We'll get you on since you're playing Palkia. And it looks like you're up against Palkia, so it'll be a Palkia mirror match. We'll see how this goes. So again, for players here, round 4 is up. The reason why things are just moving. Oh, that's interesting, Nescrew. Briar is going to be a card everyone's going to have to keep an eye out for. I'm just waiting for our opponents to get set up, and once they are, we should be all good. It looks like they're getting there. Make sure we're on the right round. Yeah, we're on round 4. 2 more rounds after this. Reggie's Wise Cash Mill? Okay. All right. I'll say this right now. Someone donates, say 10 bits. I will use the Demon Lord reverb for one round. Honestly, I'm just looking for an excuse to use it, but Just kidding, they had to drop. Oh no. Trying to remember what other settings I have on. Like I had to do like everything with the gain and everything else. It was an interesting thing. And then I've got like the noise removal, and this mic has definitely seemed way better than the Blue Yeti I was using, which it just seems like the USB cord on that, not the cord, the input, it just bluntly gone to hell. There we go, voice time. And once the game gets going.
You have summoned me, Daycap. And you are the reason why I am here now. Watching Palkia versus Palkia. The greatest mirror of all time. Or my voice isn't working. I'm not hearing. Oh my god, I can hear my voice. Do I really sound like that? Trivia murder party. Yes. Look at that opening hand. There is no Palkias in there because I haven't summoned them from hell yet. Look, there's one of my minions, the Duskull from hell. There is no Doom, only Zool. Also, because I am a demon, I will pause the ad breaks for now. As we see Palkia attach and then nest ball, so we do not see an attach pass. I'm hoping the Duskull becomes my greatest minion, Dusknoir, who is willing to sacrifice himself in the name of the Dark Lord and bring himself to damage his opponents. Oh my god, people. Okay, that's enough. People
Like, I'm done with this shit. Excuse my language. Okay, that was fun though. But yeah, Duskull, Dusknoir, Dusclops. I mean, I forgot I wasn't in Demon Lord mode anymore. I guess I can't swear anymore. It is a Palkia matchup. I don't believe the opponent though has anything. That will allow them to do the same thing as the Dusknoir here, which could actually be pretty good. Oh my god, they have the Greninja in this too? That's what I get for not looking. It just says Palkia. Yeah, 1/1 Greninja. That's some stuff there. That's what you're going to end up seeing more and more of. Like these just random one-offs. The Grafton list? Okay, I didn't see that. We're gonna see the Squawkabilly attack? Or no, wait, we're probably not gonna see the Squawkabilly attack. We're probably gonna see it retreat. Like, you have so many different ways of doing it, but if you Squawk and Seize here, I feel like you give up a Duskull, because essentially that's what you're doing anyways. How to return it? No idea, actually. That is interesting, though. I had no idea there was a way to make a return. Maybe there is an option setting somewhere, but that's all I can think of. All right, so we are. Yeah, that is a weird one, Xeno. So we did see them attack with the Squawkabilly. We could see Squawkabilly get absolutely bodied here. That could be a free 2 prizes. That's why I'm not sure if I agree with it. But I haven't played a lot of Palkia yet, so I'm not sure. Which also, get your Palkias now if you're going to play it. I think they're still cheap. They should stay fairly cheap considering that the battle deck's been out for a while. But if you have any idea of playing Palkia, buy them now. Let's see. Palkia. Origin form Palkia. You can get the full art for about $4. $2 for the V-Star normal. So it's fairly cheap right now and probably will stay cheap. Because again, there's the promos and then you have the battle decks. So everything should stay on the low. Just 1 energy. Now the Sob, that is a very interesting setup there. So we'll have to see what the Sob's able to do. We do see the Area 0 Underground come into play. That's going to give a lot of power here to this Palkia, but at the same time, that's going to allow the other Palkia to hit just as hard. Which, I mean, everybody wants to hit hard. Which also, I just realized Omar says hi. His opponent is streaming as well, I believe. So we might be able to see something there. Now, here's a question for chat. A small question for chat here. I was playing against an ancient box earlier today who was running Monkey Dory. Are they playing Monkey Dory to try to be a counter to Dragapult? And this was ancient box, mind you. Or was that something that happened this weekend that I didn't see? I have no idea. I still beat them. Dragapult's just too good. Yeah, okay. They are overtaking for Dragapult. That's what it definitely seems like they are. Boom, 280, goodbye. All right, so this is where sequencing comes in very well. Oh, no. Okay, maybe. Maybe. It's funny enough, the Cornerstone Ogerpon is what's doing everything. And the reason why I'm saying you're like, oh no, because if he's playing Terapagos in his deck and it's in there for sure, if he places that down first, that gets into there, opens up Area 0 Underground for you, and then with that you then use the bird. You could also just use Origin Form Palkia's V-Star attack here and go after their Wellspring Ogerpon, also limiting how much damage they can do. You also Curse Blast here. Oh, I would have liked to see the KO on the Manaphy. Dude. Yeah, I wonder if the Manaphy would have been better. Junk food enjoyer, thank you for the follow. I too am a junk food enjoyer. I eat way too much of it. Hopefully your night is going well. So we see the 260, see the clear there. So they're down to 3 prizes. They're to 3. Which also staying at 3 prizes is amazing. Like, okay, you got I kind of wanted to see the Manaphy go over the Noctowl, but taking the Noctowl out was the right move overall. Don't always listen to what Doom says, because then it prevents them from having the ability to get what they need easily. And then with the Dusknoir in there, even if they KO this Origin Form Palkia and the active, they have outs to win the game. So Omar probably doesn't want to bench anything with less than 90 HP. And that's going to be hard because like everything they have in that deck is 90 HP. Jeffy D 1987, thank you for the follow. Hopefully your night is going well. That is true, actually. You know what? If they get KO'd this turn, no more Dusknoir. They're in a very precarious place. But I don't think they're hitting enough just yet. And yeah, Tusk Mill definitely seems like it's better, especially with the addition of the new Gravity Stone. So we see the bird. Now, D-Knuckles is new out easily since we see the bird down. We also have seen it. You have the Wellspring Ogerpon over here. That's less than 210. That's 210. Big boy here, if they hit 1 prize left with the Prime Catcher, bench, Prime Catcher, goodbye. So many ways out. But it's waiting on the opponent here to figure out what they're doing. Very beautiful cards there. I don't remember if you can craft them if you already have them or not. Because I have a couple cards like that. From back when PTCGO was a thing. It is also weird to be a solo caster tonight. It's not something I've been doing a lot of. It's something that we've had a caster for almost every night. So now the question is if D-Knuckles sees the play that all he needs to do here, 320, ouch, is put the bear down, prime catcher. Oh, but he doesn't win. That's what I'm doing wrong. I thought he had the win there. Look, this is like the hard part. Because he can't Dust Noir. Area 0. Like, what is our win condition now? Like, Palkia just can't attack. Other Doom, do you think Palkia has a win condition this turn? I'm not sure.
Sure, it looks like the game might be out of hand, considering they're on an odd amount of prizes, and unless they play something like Briar, which doesn't activate this turn, you would definitely not see an end game here. What do you think about Demon Doom? I think this game might be over. Now,
It wasn't Demon Doom, this is Demon Doom. I think this game may be over. There you go, see?
Voice changer. You could attack with Greninja here and hit into something that possibly can't KO back. No, he doesn't have game. The problem is he's one prize too short. The Iono would help. Oh my god, the Iono helps a lot. I'm like, oh wait, why? Oh yeah, he takes the prizes here. Search your deck for a card, yes. Stretcher. He got the Iono, he got rid of the bird. Demon Doom, you're wrong. Other Dooms, you're wrong as well. This is definitely where you, knowing what a deck does, what's in the deck is there. The Iono to 1 definitely is flipping this game here. But if one of those cards was Boss's Orders or Noctowl, then yeah, this game could definitely be done. If not, this becomes a hard call again because Shinobi Blade doesn't KO. Now that's stuff like Boss's Orders. Bear doesn't do enough, and you don't have a way to get Bear out there. So I guess you just Curse Blast for to lose the game, right? Oh wait, no, it causes sudden death! Wow, okay, I didn't even see that. Now it's like you want to go first because, like, don't you want to go first anyways? It's Iono that's bugged, right? I'm just trying to double check. Because I know IRL, the ruling is Iono, is you're supposed to draw 6. Yeah. I need to look it up. What's the site that does it? It's Poke Compendium. I gotta look up sudden death. Yeah, first time this has come up, a sudden death. Well, I mean, technically he just wins here anyways, because he just bears. As long as that one prize isn't bear, he should just win. What's the attack on it? Seasoned, right? Or did I not let him do it? They actually fixed sudden death? They actually fixed something? Random user on YouTube. Yes. You do put out 6 you put out 6, but it goes 1. But Rotom but Iono still works. What happens if you heavy ball? No idea. You probably just look at the one prize card. So, all right. Yeah, because like it doesn't take it. It's supposed to be. So we know that doesn't work now. But the way it was supposed to, the way sudden death is supposed to work is you set it out like a normal game, right? So things like Iono are still the 6. Blood Moon or Luna doesn't work. Stuff like that. Iono should be the 6. Roxanne doesn't work. So that's the issue, is that PTCGL doesn't treat it as a new game where you need to take one. It just sets a single prize out. So I don't know. I don't remember how it was handled in PTCGO. It's been forever and a day since that's happened, but it's what it is. Zero Nova still on the Venonat Mew. See who else we got. Still, we've got Ryan now as well. We might go with Ryan. See where they are at. Ryan now is, oh, they're on block lax. Yeah, 100% going out on your own terms. Rob M 12321. Thank you for the follow. Hopefully your night's going well. Let's see, we got a lot of Palkias up there. Pawnart coming in with their with the Cornerstone Mask, Ogrepaw, Noivern deck. You have Rumham High School coming in, or HS coming in with 3-1. Noah FR coming in with Regidrago at 3-1. Snorp 3-1. Got a couple Charizard Pidgeots here at 3-1. And we got a lot of good 3-1s. We have a 2-1 drop. Here's the 3-0 Iron Thorns. Yeah. The biggest thing about challenges is just like there's so much. Oh my god. Alright, this is where we're going to treat it. Especially considering we have the game. We're going to go back. The players sucked it out. What we're essentially going to go do is reset the game. So they both have six prizes. And they're going to go to first prize. So that is how we do it. Since we have it on stream, we can watch this. Because they thought they had one bug. They thought they didn't. They didn't. One prize is fast enough. So what we are doing is we're going to, whoever takes first prize wins. And again, the reason why Omar is being designated as first is because they won the coin flip on the original sudden death game. We're going to watch this real quick because they took time. They get about 5 minutes to do it. And I think that is actually the best way to do it now. This gives me a good idea for a ruling. How to change it is that sudden death, since it doesn't work in PTCGL, both players exit, start a new game, first one to prize wins. I think. All right, here we go. They kind of came up with it themselves, and that's why, like, I enjoy being able to talk to players and find out what's going on, because it's always good. And that's how we have to come up with rulings with this. Like, sometimes we have to come up with rulings on the fly, because we're not actually able to adjust game states. I can't come in and give them 6 prizes, but we can. We can 100% set it up. So again, this kind of benefits Omar because they won the coin flip. Even now, they won the coin flip again anyways. So... ooh, that is not looking good with the Rotom start. And like Dusknoir is completely useless. So I definitely think that is way, and this is one of those things I'll have to add because, like, again, sudden death does not come up very often. Like, how often does sudden death come up? Nothing. Ryan, go ahead and call sometime next time. Even if I'm on a stream game, I will pull you into the thing with me if they're slow playing, because I can watch multiple streams. It might be small, but I can still see what's going on. So if you get slow played, I can come in and make that call. I told them they have 5 minutes to finish the game, so if they do that, I'm going to say no. I want to say no. You're done. But technically, yes. Because I gave them a 5-minute extension for once the game started. Is there ever a world where they win here? Like, do they have any attackers that could take one? Okay, I can agree with bring up like the Terapagos. Oh, so close pressing end turn there. Okay, so this next turn is going to be effectively what might decide the game. Ninja takes too much to get there. Oh, canceling Cologne though. It's a risk every time you spin that wheel. The water could have gone on Palkia, or you don't use Prime Catcher and you just hard retreat, so that you could get the water on Palkia. As long as you get energy in the discard, that's all that matters. It's gonna be a close one. Like, I'm just gonna let this one play out. Like I said, they had like 5 minutes. They're both playing fast. I feel like at this point, just let them play out. There's the V-Star. There's a switch. Is that enough to get the KO? Just enough. Oh. brutal end to the match. Wow, but hey, great. Actually, I thought that was the right call. Definitely the right call on how to do these. There you go. That's how we will treat sudden death now in the future. It's always going to be that. We're going to do that. Okay, let's see. Who do we got? We got Paparazzi. Squeeze in the juice. Squeeze in the juice. Who is that? What does Iranova got against? Palkia. Callie just dropped. I'm trying to remember who else we can get on. Knuckles, your soul. You're up against Lori 127. Right now, that's Unready Your Future. Pawn Art is against Omar, says hi. Pawn Art, if you're here, let's go ahead and see that matchup again. Like, I just want to see Pawn Art. Like, this matchup it's going to be interesting because they're playing the Cornerstone Noibat, and like the Cornerstone can be hit and KO'd by the basic Palkia, but the other Palkia can come against them as well. So it's going to be a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. And like Terapagos can attack. So we'll have to see. Dang it, I'm like 0 for 4 today on throwing soda bottles. See, they've already beat Miraidons, they beat the Raging Bolt Ogerpon, which makes sense. They beat Charizard Pidgeot. I think this is probably one of the harder matchups for it. That's why I kind of want to see it. I'm just waiting for the setup. We'll get this going. We'll get this match going, and we'll get the next one. And we'll see how it goes. At worst, we do have the D-Knuckles match as well, which D-Knuckles is up against Regidrago. So if it comes to that, we can also go with that match. Oh, there's Pawn Art. Right, looks like they are up and going. So once this game gets going, we'll get oops, one round too many. There we go. What's the meta looking like tonight? Meta's been very heavy on Palkia. Palkia, other Raging Bolt, Miraidon, Regidrago, Charizard, Pidgeot, Dragapult. And your most winningest deck tonight is Palkia. With the most amount played. Iron Thorns is 301, but Iron Thorns is also played against Palkia, other Raging Bolt, Ogerpon, Snorlax, Palkia. Which is gonna be a weird night where I said like a 501 could win it all because there's just only 3 4-0s. And with 3 4-0s, there's a possibility of only one of them going 5-0, and then the rest of it ends up just not working. You can attack with turtles and your Noctowls work, but like it can still cause a lot of issues. I also have to ask this for everyone else out there. Is anyone else's like leagues and cups not like announcing their next months yet? Oops. Sorry. I pressed the button that I shouldn't have pressed. There we go. One man production crew. You can't do anything much about that. I have a hotkey that switches back to things really quickly, like if something happens, and I pressed it. That's my panic key. Alright, so we do see the Ogerpon. Oh, looks like we got a stadium coming down. Do you see the Irida? Again, this is one of those things where like they kind of need that. They need the basic to be able to attack, because like the big one isn't, and also like your Terapagos being able to attack as well. So see the Hoodoo. We do see the Fan Rotom. When I saw it pre-release, I was like, oh, that can't be that good, and I didn't realize it was like this good in Terapagos. Never not think about stuff like that. All right, so I'm so glad. I am still glad that we got the ability to see battle logs now, because for the longest time without them, it just made things so difficult. I mean, like there'd be stuff where it's like, hey, here's this this play. I'm like, oh, cool. And then it's like, nope. All right, so some more cornerstones. We do see the Noibat. The Noibat could come into play because, well, you could see 100% these Palkias being the stuff. Too bad we already Iono'd, otherwise boss's orders might be really good here. Do you want to demolish? I feel like you kind of do. Send them Hoot to the Lost Zone so it never shows back up. It would be nice. Like, any sort of spectator mode would be nice, even if we didn't see their hands. I've seen that Twin Leaf says they are. Which we've talked about possibility of Twin Leaf becoming the platform we use for tournaments. We might run a practice tournament on it first to find out, see how we feel about it before we run it. So like do an unofficial tournament of Doom that isn't for points, isn't for anything, and see how well it plays. Because currently I know it's in beta. I don't know when Twin Leaf is coming out. I mean, I could possibly ask them beyond the beta to see, like, be like, hey, I'm a tournament organizer. Can I see how the beta is? You know, how does this work? Blah, blah, blah. You know what? I'm going to jump in their Discord and see if I can see anything. But I still have to be ready for it. The other thing is they could even keep it in like a closed beta the whole time. Then you have to ask for like access to. Like, I do wonder, like, when it's coming out, like, if there are any issues, there's a lot of card logic. Well, it's definitely not live yet. We just have no idea when it will be live or what's happening with it. You know, it's a lot of different things. Like, one of the hardest things about it is you have standard, you have expanded, and you have all of it. And like, there's so much card logic. Like, one of the things like that doesn't get talked about, Pixel War was like started when there was like a single base set. So you had a lot of card logic that worked, and then you add more, and it's still small enough and like functioning. Whereas like starting with like Twin Leaf, you don't have one set, you have 25 years of stuff you need to program in there. Canceling clone doesn't work on yourself. But it does work on the Ogerpon. I forgot the Ogerpon's ability is what's stopping it. I was just making sure they weren't playing it as like, oh yeah, here we go, Ogerpon. So now the priority is they've got those Palkias, and the Palkias can do the damage. So can the Terapagos. It just feels like there's too many answers by Omar here for them to have a out. It's like the other issue, and we'll talk a little bit more about Twin Leaf, that you run into is what killed Pixelborn, and that's copyright. Zeno, that's actually what I thought Live would do. Just start with standard, and then keep working backwards over time to add expanded into a further thing and keep going. It was like, even though PTC Joe wasn't the most beautiful thing, they started early enough, like Heart Gold, Soul Silver ish area, that they could get it to function. But it seems like part of the appeal for Twin Leaf is to do GLC. And GLC has a very expansive card base. So this is like the hard part for this. Is like what this deck wants out, so like locking you out because you have different things. Like you have too many abilities, or you have too many basics. Terapagos has answers to both. Yep, as we'll see, probably the concession here is there's not much more they can do. So to be honest, I kind of knew this might happen, but it is what it is. Let's see how the Knuckles game is going, considering that. Oh, stream has ended. Thought they had something going, so we're just waiting on a couple games, it looks like. Waiting on 4. So currently, I mean, Omar says hi is 5-0. We have Ryan now at 401 and Josiah something. I'm horrible with names. Oren Sana. Oh, you're done? Okay. At 401. What did you run up against? Oh, the Drago? How did the Drago beat you? How did the Cornerstone lose that? Palkia has all the answers. It can either attack with basics with no abilities, so Cornerstone doesn't be able to take that out, or it can attack with evolved Pokemon, the Palkia. So again, that doesn't help. How do we have a Goldango at 4-1? This is like basic Goldango. Nothing special about this Goldango. And yeah, like let's see who their opponents were. Raging Bolt, Ogerpon kind of makes sense. Palkia, Dragapult, Raging Bolt, Ogerpon, Noah FR. It is. What is your Dragapult looking like? The Alakazam is so good in Dragapult. I can't believe people aren't playing it. Players skill and luck a little bit, yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, I've been looking at different limitless ones. I've been just grabbing different lists in general. And like tonight, Dragapult wasn't doing too good. Like we had a 101 drop, 01 drop, 02 drop. I don't even think this person actually showed up. Or maybe they did. I kind of like Vessel better because you can grab both energies you need for the next turn. So you can attach that turn and then have the other one set up. So that's where I feel like it's the strongest. Bolt is challenging for most decks. Actually, I was quite surprised about the fall off in Baltimore, how bad that was. Like the fallout was just so bad. Oh my god. Checking some other stuff over here. Yeah, Noivern seemed to be the call for Baltimore in general. But with this newish meta as the way it's setting up, like let's go look at some other tournaments real quick. I've already finished. That was old meta. We don't want old meta. Pumpka. Metagame. Kind of different. Not a lot of Palkias in this one. A lot of others still. But that probably changes now that Palkia, they probably adjusted some of the others. Like, look at this one. This is like Joltik Galvantula, which I don't know if that's a real deck or not. But like the meta was a bit different. The meta is different tonight, and the meta will be different tomorrow, and the meta will be different Friday if you haven't signed up for Friday's tournament. So again, I'm waiting on 3 matches. Let's see who's still going. Kind of surprised, not surprised Juicy's still going. Especially considering it's against Charizard Pidgeot. We do have a 401 here. Ryan you will be paired if you're still in chat. You will not be paired against Josiah. Omar probably will. You will probably get the down pair. Or everyone will get one. Right. 100%, Ryan. Hey, Palkia, Noivern Cornerstone was 100% a one-time deck for a format that's no longer being played. Take no top cut. Tuesdays, there's no top cut. There's never top cut on Tuesdays. Maybe we'll get Kelly on. We haven't put Kelly on all night. And I don't know if any of the top cuts, the top stuff will be really, really fun, so. Because Josiah had already paired against Omar. So he can't pair into Omar if it pairs you up. And Omar needs someone to pair into, and usually it'll go with the higher points before it goes further down. There is a possibility, unless you played him already too. Oh, I thought he'd already played him. What am I doing wrong? Oh, you played each other. Never mind. I got myself confused. Yeah, I know. Thank you. I don't know why. I was thinking of you two playing each other. No, yeah, no. Then it's a 50-50. One of you gets up paired, one of you gets down paired. Then it doesn't matter. I don't know if Limitless uses the opponent's win percentage. That's it, but I think it's literally a coin flip. Okay, that's what I was thinking wrong. I don't know why. I thought they tied. Thank you for calling it out. That's what you get. That's what happens when I don't have like a co-caster here as well. But it is what it is. Yeah, like so we'll probably go with Callie. Good player. Ryan, Bennett, Dustin, deck we haven't seen tonight. As much as like Ryan, I'd put you on, considering you'd be playing for the championship. We've already had a couple stalls on tonight. Even though Bennett's kind of a stall, then we'll go from there. It depends, because I want to say I was reading about, it was like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or maybe some other card game. The way they do up down pairs by opponent win percentage. Because I've been looking into a lot of it, but I don't think Limitless follows that. I think they follow the Tom. Which Tom is 100% random. Boom, boom, boom. Waiting on 2 matches, chat. Any other interesting decks we've seen tonight? We saw the Age of Slash. I think there are ones still playing, but if you haven't seen this Age of Slash, if it loads. Looks like, nope. So we've had this problem tonight where certain times it just doesn't load. And other times it does. But the Age of Slash is just like Decidueye, except now it does Vs and EXs and not just Vs and GXs. Everything else works. waiting on 2 matches. Let me make sure we don't run into problems with it. Dun, 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 da. All right. 16 seconds on this. Actually says we're out of time. Not time now. Oh, actually, you know what? I forgot. We are ahead a bit, but we should be done here. We'll have a pair of things, and then hopefully we'll get Callie on to finish out the night with Banette Dust Noir, which can actually be a very good deck and can actually be an attacking deck. You wouldn't, if you wouldn't be surprised at that. Give them a moment to figure out what they're doing. Also, chat, should I buy the Ghostbusters magic cards? Like, I have never bought Secret Lair, and I really thinking about it. But then again, that's because I'm a Ghostbusters nerd. Will they spark joy? I don't know. Like, they're kind of cool, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, eh. Like, oh my god, I gotta tweet it out. I need to, but I found a Fuecoco at my local Fred Meyer. I'll make sure Kelly didn't press drop yet. Okay. It looks like off. It looks really off. Like it's who I'm trying to remember who also does the Pokemon stuff. Jazzwares. I played against a bunch of stalls today, just alone, and I was just like, yeah, no, I put back in like Turos. Okay, here it is. Here it is. I found it. I found it on Amazon. Have I gone into Magic? No. That's the thing. So, like, on this, it looks kind of alright. Kind of alright, but when you, like, see it in person, it doesn't look right. Like, it's, like, too squished up. Ah, there it is. I knew it was coming. Well, see, that's why I'm like, do I just... It's like, do I, if I got him, it would be 100% to display them. And like, I don't have anywhere to display them right now because like it'd just be adding to my Ghostbuster stuff. All right, we'll see if Callie is still on. That's they're up against Unready or Future, who is playing Regidrago. So this could be a game. It could be a bad one. It could be a good one. We'll see. Get some decks on tonight that haven't done anything. That's what I mean. Like, Ferris, like, even if I get it, like, it would be easier for me to get hired by Wizards. You get like they get like so many cards a month. They can get like they get like one booster box a month if they want to, I guess. Some of the stuff I've heard. And do that. But the thing is, like, I've interviewed at there like 4 times now. And the biggest thing for me is just like the commute. It's how far is it for me? Uh, 30-mile drive, but that's 30 miles going through Seattle. Funny enough, I was at IKEA not too long ago. Which funny enough, the IKEA is not too far from Wizards of the Coast. Oh, did they move? Did they move offices? Because now it's a little bit closer. I didn't realize they moved. But it's still a drive. Callie might not be there unless Bankers it. We might have to find another game. We might have to grab Ryan. They haven't dropped, but they also could have just not been there. Like, some people just don't show up. I gotta actually check if they did last one. Nope. They showed up last round. I don't know anybody else who can. Pawn Art just did. Knuckles is out. To have a Mega in Legends EA, Foy Coco. I want to see a Skeletor's Mega. But in all honesty, we're not going to get like a newer Pokemon. I think it's going to be some older ones. Maybe a couple first Pokemon, but I'm not sure which ones. I think Callie might be out. Anybody in chat who is able to stream and wants to stream, just go ahead and go. Or we have somebody, maybe this is the person. We'll go see how Omar's game is going. All right, I'm gonna call it. I'm actually gonna send everyone off here to Omar since he is streaming and he is in the last game here as a possibility. So I'm going to send everyone off to that. I'm going to call it almost a night. But thank you for everyone coming out. Sadly, we could not get a final game. That's the challenge with challenges, is that sometimes you just end up not being able to get that last game. So again, we'll be back on Friday. Thank you for everyone coming out tonight for the challenge, this very last second challenge. Have fun with Omar Says Hi as he tries to finish out 6-0. And again, yeah, see you Friday.